Alright. Okay. This is something new to me, so please excuse me if I sound like an idiot. But I should know this stuff, considering I lost 75 pounds of fat in my life in high school. So let's get to it, shall we? So I guess what I'll be doing is giving some advice about fitness, at least the best of my ability so far that pops up in my head. So, uh, one advice I could give is about fitness. It's patience. Patience is, I think, probably the most important thing everyone should have. Everyone has the knowledge to do this. Everyone has the knowledge to lose weight. Everyone knows what to do. You burn off more than what you consume, right? It's plain and simple. Um, Eat less. That's basically what it is. The old saying, abs are made in the kitchen, and that's actually very true. You don't have to actually exercise to lose weight. You could just eat better. That's what happened to me when I first started losing some weight. I didn't really have a gym. I didn't start exercising a lot. I just lifted a couple dumbbells for an hour, and that's about it. But I still lost a lot of weight. Now I'm hitting the gym a lot, so. Anyway, uh, patience, I think everyone lacks of it. When you take a look at infomercials, what's the one thing they have in common? They set, how could I describe this? They set an unrealistic time for you to either gain muscle or lose weight. If you're, like, let's say, I'm not going to name a product because I don't want to get sued, and someone texted me, I'm sorry if you heard that. Text them later. um, let's say an infomercial says you'll lose 20 pounds. No, let's say an infomercial says you'll gain 10 pounds of muscle in 1 month. First off, that's almost impossible. Actually, it is impossible because it takes about a year to gain 5 to 10 pounds of muscle, and that's it if you're really dedicated to lifting. Another infomercial could be like you'll lose 50 pounds of fat in. Sorry, you'll lose about 50 pounds of fat in 2 months. So 1 month. Let's just say 1 month. Um, that's also false again. They just because people just aren't impatient. They don't want to take the time to not only lose weight but take the time to do anything. They want it fast. They want it quick. They want it right there and there. Same goes with fast food meals. When you take a look at fast food restaurants like McDonald's, they get your meals in about a minute or two, when it takes about 30 minutes to an hour to cook a healthy meal. And that's the problem, not just with America, who has, obesity problems and stuff, but people in general. They just don't have patience to do anything. And that's, to me, I think that's the one thing you should all have. Everyone should have. I'm not saying you. I had the same problem myself when I started losing weight, or tried to lose weight. I didn't have patience, but once I started working my butt off for a long period of time, I lost that weight and I felt real good. It's worth it in the end, but it starts here. It doesn't start what you do. Little things here and there, that's great, but it starts right here mentally. Because if you don't get it mentally, you're not going to succeed physically in losing weight. Uh, so yeah, patience. I think patience is probably the number one thing people should have, because everyone knows if you're trying to gain muscle, just lift. There are correct ways, obviously, and you could look at other bodybuilders or fitness gurus to help, because everyone's different. But in the end, it's pretty simple. You lift, you eat less, or consume less calories, I should say, and you start losing weight and gaining some muscle. That's basically it. But people just don't have the patience to do it. Another advice I would probably give about losing weight is definitely baby steps. Don't start off, whether it's a diet, a gym plan, or anything, don't do it right away. If you can handle it, go ahead, by all means, go ahead. If you're, that motivated and you can sustain it for a long period of time, go for it, by all means. But the majority of the people, when they start off their diet right away and quit cold turkey on a lot of meals that they used to eat, like fast food joints, they break down in a month at most, and they go back to their old habits. You gotta start off small, and I know it's hard at first, but believe me, it's worth it. If you're gonna have a soda, try having some water. If you're gonna have chips, have an apple. Just start off with little things here and there, little things. Little things. Eventually they'll add up, just like losing weight. Losing a pound, 2 pounds per week may not be much for the first couple of weeks, but after, let's say, 10 weeks, which is about 2 months, it'll add up. It'll add up, believe me. So basically, just start off small. Just do the little things here and there until you're ready to, fully put in the diet into your lifestyle. That's basically my quick advice for fitness. Just patience and do the little things. Little things and patience. And if you can do that, you're pretty much on the path to losing weight and living a much, much healthier lifestyle. How do I know this? Well, if you haven't watched my last video, I showed a picture where that wasn't even my heaviest, actually, to be honest with you. My heaviest was 245, and I went from 245 to 175, and I lost so much weight, and I just want to give back to the world, because if a kid from high school who lives with his mom can lose that much weight, just with his mom, by the way, if a kid from high school who just lives with his mom only can lose that much weight, there's no excuse. Everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. And not just that, I pretty much maintained it pretty well, because I've been at this weight for about 2 years, and I'm doing a pretty good job maintaining it. So if a kid like me can do it, anyone can. You can do it too. It just starts with the little things. Just have patience. Have patience. Everything takes time. Have patience and do the little things.